what's happening, folks? Jero here, aka JFro90. Getting back to old school with one of my favorite bands of all time in the entire world. The second video of theirs on my channel. I am getting ready to react to a medley of The Temptations doing possibly my favorite song from them, I Know I'm Losing You, and then into I Wish It Would Rain, another favorite of mine too. I went specifically looking for an I Wish It Would Rain performance, and I found this was on the list, and I've never seen it. And I'm curious about it, especially since I Know I'm Losing You is one of my favorite songs from them ever. And what's funny, the Temptations movie is what made that my favorite song of theirs. But then their version is, different in its own thing. But I have only seen maybe one performance of them doing that. And it wasn't this one. I've never seen this performance we're about to watch. So before we get into that, please hit that bell for notifications. Please subscribe. The goal for April is to have 500 subscribers. And we're getting there. We are so close, you guys. We can do this. So let's get to it. This is The Temptations with a medley of I Know I'm Losing You into I Wish It Would Rain. It's the walk.
Your love is fading. I can feel your love fading. Girl is fading away from me. But your touch has grown cold. As if someone else
Look at Paul.
my very soul. I fool myself long as I can. I can feel the presence of another man. Speak my name. It's just not the same. Ooh, baby.
Listen to Melvin.
I can't hold on. That's inside me. Ooh, baby. I'm losing you. Losing you. When I look into your eyes, a reflection of a face I see. I'm hurt, downhearted, and worried, girl. 'Cause that thing
Come on, David.
all of your face. Someone's taking my place. Ooh, I'm losing you. Let me down. It's everywhere. Ooh, baby, I'm losing you. Losing you. I don't wanna lose you.
Y'all hear Melvin at the bottom there just come on now.
No,
Look at him, bro.
don't you feel it? Can you feel it? I can tell we can't kind of miss that place. Ooh, baby, I'm losing you. I can feel it in my bones, and it means you'll be gone. Ooh, baby, I'm losing you. Oh, my dear.
Come on.
What happened to that love we shared? Ooh, baby, I'm losing you. At the whole time, the emptiness inside me. Ooh, I'm losing you. Yes, I'm losing you.
Come on. Break it down.
No, baby. Don't you feel it? Can't you feel it? I don't want to lose you. Feel it in the morning. You got to feel it in the evening. Oh, baby, you got to feel it. Feel it. You got to feel it, feel it, feel it. Feel it. Groove on, baby. Feel it. Losing you.
That was so good. That was so good. Also, this is a separate performance. This is the whole separate performance.
Sunshine, blue skies, please go away. My girl has found another and gone away. With her went my future. My life is filled with gloom. So day after day, I stay locked up in my room. I know to you wish it would rain. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Cause so badly I wanna go outside. Everyone knows that a man ain't supposed to cry. Listen, I gotta cry, cause crying just the pain, oh yeah. To the well outside my tears, I refuse to explain. I just wish it would rain. Let it rain, 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 rain. Oh, I wish that it would rain. Let it rain.
God.
Oh yeah. Let it rain.
Come back to the mic.
Day in, day out, my tear-stained face pressed against the window pane. My eyes search the skies, desperately for rain. Cold raindrops behind my teardrops, and no one will ever know that I've been crying, crying when I go outside. To the well outside my tears, I refuse to explain. I just wish it would rain. Oh, let it rain, 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 rain. Let it rain. I'm a man and I got my pride. Till it rains, I'm gonna stay inside. Let it rain. Oh yeah. I need rain to the sky, the tears in my eyes. Oh, just let it rain. Oh yeah. Let it rain, 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 rain. Let it rain, 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 rain.
Oh, man. So just so we know, they are my favorite. They are my favorite male vocal group ever, and it's a lineup that the world loses out on that never existed. I wish there was a lineup with those five and Dennis Edwards, because in the great battle, which is my comment question for you guys, of David Ruffin versus Dennis Edwards, I lean towards Dennis. And it's a hard choice. It depends on the day sometimes, but most days is Dennis. Dennis's voice, but they're so different. They're so different. So I could never fault anyone for choosing one or the other, because I get it for both. So for me, and when I was younger, it was David, actually. It wasn't until I got older that it was Dennis. That actually came out of nowhere. But in the comments, let me know. That's the question for you guys. Team David Ruffin or Dennis Edwards? Who's your guy? Who's your guy? For me, though, both of them together, because if you're not familiar, or just the Temptation stuff just from the movie or anything like that, after David and Dennis finally left the group in the 80s, after the reunion tour and all that, it was a trio of Dennis Edwards, David Ruffin, and Eddie Kendricks. What I didn't know until doing research is that years before, in the 70s, it was originally going to be Dennis Edwards, David Ruffin, Eddie Kendricks, and Paul Williams before Paul died. They were going to try to have Paul do some solo stuff, and then they were talking about that being a group. And Paul's passing kind of, threw a wrench in that plan until many years later. I love the way David's voice and Dennis's voice sound together, and it's a shame that the only time that exists in Temptation history is for the reunion album, but Paul Williams had already passed on before then, so he's not a part of that. And Eddie Kendricks wasn't at his vocal best at that time. So, and Eddie Kendricks is probably just my favorite falsetto in the world. But anyway, I want to know from you guys. Team David Ruffin or Dennis Edwards? Who was your favorite lead of the Temptations? I'm Team Dennis technically, but like I said, I love them both. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe. We're trying to get to 500 by April. If you want to follow me on my social medias, all that's in the description below. And if you want to donate to the channel. That's in the description below too. It would be a major help. That would mean the world to me. Uh, it's like I'm trying to balance doing this and doing this full time, so I would really appreciate that. So anything would be helpful. Thank you guys. But beyond that, please take care of yourselves and each other.
I can feel with everything that I want. My sweet love. Run with me, bang, if you can feel pain. Gonna get what you want. I can leave you with everything that I wanted.